state of Texas, only one matchup goes by the name of Revivalry. So everybody open their hymnals to the same page. Come under the tent as we come together with one accord for these old foes to clash again. A look at McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos. It's the TCU Horned Frogs and the Baylor Bears. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
McLean Stadium is one of the most unique in all of college football. You can literally sailgate, drive your boat right to the stadium. This is a beautiful stadium, smaller capacity, but these fans make it special. From the run-on of all the students to start the game, they are loud and passionate every time the football is kicked off in Texas. Back to you.
All right, Holly. The Bears ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he's not going to take the touchback. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. To the running back. Turning it on. The 50. The 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Man, these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Running inside, it's Turner. At the 35, he's loose. There he goes. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Looking for running room. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. You know, when these two first met in 1899, both schools were located in Waco. Of course, TCU eventually relocated, and relocating the Frogs in the conference realignment race over the years has stoked the fires of this rivalry.
And it's weird because Reese covered that game. And I know that because he was the sideline reporter. It was a 0-0 tie. Yes, both teams from the same region. So a lot on the line. We've seen some excitement with these rivalry games. And with this matchup, Jesse, I'm excited about today.
Me too. And I think when you think about Texas football, everyone's always talking about Texas versus Texas A&M. Don't forget about Baylor TCU. These fan bases do not like each other, and the action on the field seemingly always delivers.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Oh, the attempt is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The run inside. It's Payne. Sweet cut there. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
And that's the second time today, man. Like, you see, it looks like he's going in fast forward. He's got some jets, man. This guy can really, really move. This offense does such a nice job of finding creative ways to get him the football. And we've already seen it today. A couple of explosive plays, and they're going to continue to feature this young man.
Hit as he throws. Just got rid of that one. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Wants to throw. It's Craig. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. That is just a perfect example of not deciding before the snap where you have to go with the ball.
Yeah, because that will get you in trouble. You can tell right away. He wants to get the ball to his primary. He's covered.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Lowers those pads. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the red zone, looking for a space. Escapes the pressure going right. Got enough space. Touchdown, TCU! And they take it in for 6 more points. The best way I can think of to describe this cat, he's like a human get-out-of-jail-free card. He'll make it work no matter the circumstance.
And so as a defense, Reese, I mean, you've got to be aware of what this guy is doing at all times. I mean, if he's not just staying in the pocket and he takes off, you've got to have bodies flying to the football and stop worrying about these wide receivers because this guy's dangerous with his legs.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Got his man on the right. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The Bears come to the line in the hurry-up.
And they dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side. But this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going. Get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Nowhere to go.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Lagway on the play action. Unloads to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Freeman. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action. Rush is on. Out wide right, it's Livingston. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Bears go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the gun, it's Turner. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard.
Caught, and he's got room. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
And man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback changing the play. Here's Lagway to pass. Snags it. He's going for the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bears. PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Here he comes. This is a gamble. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own. Timeout taken by TCU. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Straight ahead, it's Payne. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
2nd and long here. The play fake.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Craig. Throws it deep. And that one's going to be knocked down incomplete, and we have knocked out the first quarter. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. And the Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Trying to establish the run. Gain of 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Fires to the big fella. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the 1st down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the 1st down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
The Bears will try to convert on 4th down. Maybe didn't have the defense they expected, and they'll call a timeout here on 4th and 1. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The offense is going to stay on the field. Now, this is within field goal range, but they already have 1 missed today. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time.
And your decision to go for it on 4th down has a lot to do with your kicker. How strong is his leg? Some of these guys nowadays, they can boot the ball 50, 60 yards, no problem. Do I believe in him or do I go for it? And they believed in their offense, they went for it, and they got the 1st down.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. There he goes. Past the 10. Touchdown, Bears! He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Extra point here will tie the game. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the 33-yard touchdown run. And he's going to bring this one out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll ride him again. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
And that's an interesting choice for this offense, and specifically for the quarterback, man. 4th down, throwing the ball underneath the stick. When you're not getting a first down, you got to put that ball on the money, have your guy with some open space so he can run. Defense was all over that drag route. They broke on the football, no space, nowhere to go, forcing the 4th down.
The Horned Frogs decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They give it back to him. They were all over it.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Timeout taken by Baylor. It's 2nd. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Hits inside, it's Beal. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout.
And, man, this is a big decision coming up, right? Like, this is still a tie football game. So if you get stopped on 4th down, man, you're setting the other team up with good field position, almost in field goal position right off the jump. This is a big 4th down play.
The Bears will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. And the coverage team all over it, and the punt is down inside the 40. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Sets his feet, it's Craig. Turns it upfield.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Payne. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Really nice job by this defense. First down was not successful. They get the second and short. Those are the downs where they can be really aggressive on offense and take advantage. So you kind of don't know how to play it, but they did a good job playing the run, protecting themselves against the pass, and now forcing a third down.
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. Baylor Bears called their third and final timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. The offense in its own end still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on fourth. Converts on fourth down, still going. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Makes the grab on the left. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Horned Frogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Flip it out to the back on the screen. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
This guy has done a lot of work carrying the football, traditionally running it, and now they're trying to sprinkle it to him in the screen game as well. That's a good idea. If they're going to win this game, you just need to force-feed him the football as many different ways as possible. I like mixing in the traditional running back screen there.
Under pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Motion from the wideout. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last fourth down.
And this one is perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Calls his own number. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. And they head to the locker room, 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. We begin with Georgia taking on the BYU Cougars.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
It's just not the type of game this guy envisioned. Being in the second half, being less than 50% completions, he has not found any success throwing it. A lot of that you got to give to the defense. They've been in the right place and they've made plays, but he's simply not had his best.
Makes a grab and room to run. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. The 10. Touchdown, Baylor! And that one will put him up here in the second half. They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They capped that one off in style, a 74-yarder for the score. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field, ready to get going. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Horned Frogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, it's Craig. Oh, pressure's coming. Pulled to the ground.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be me.
He's loose on the left. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And he caps things off with a scintillating 68-yard scoring run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Making the adjustment. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around, and this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
Left side is Livingston. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Finds his target. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick give. It's Turner. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Throwing, Lagway. Look out! He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Out wide left, it's Livingston. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Changing the routes with his receivers. They go play action with Lagway. Right side, it's Brown. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Quick give. 5-yard gain on that play. It'll be 3rd and 5. They'll try to move the chains on third down from their own 20. Right back to it. Turning it on. The 10. Ripping through the defense. Touchdown, Baylor. And now this top 25 team may be a little bit wobbly after that score. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the score came on an impressive run from the 20. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. To the air, it's Craig. Complete to the right. He's loose. He's at the 30. He's at the touchdown, TCU. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And that's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field, and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, baby.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break it.
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. The Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Flag wave. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Nice move to keep running. Got some room into the goal line. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. A 4-point game at 35-31. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive, and it was capped with an explosive 22-yard run. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. And he's out of bounds at the 24, a yard short of where he would have wound up with the touchback. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Gonna run it. It's Payne. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. And maybe the way things are unfolding, we are set up for a classic finish as we get underway here in the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. To the air, it's Craig. Finds his big tight end. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the 1st down. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. The option, he'll keep it. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few.
Well, they're working the slot receiver on a drag route here. He's just kind of fighting his way through the traffic. He's able to come out the other side and present a nice target for the quarterback.
Fights off a defender. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
To the air, it's Craig. Here comes the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Interesting call here for the head coach, too, because you need a touchdown. Now, it's 4th and long. You could kick the field goal and cut into the lead, but it depends on how much you...
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Got it! Touchdown, Horned Frogs! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, this is wild. Late in the game, we're seeing two heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Moving out to the right. On the move, he fires. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
It's nice when a QB can get outside the pocket and break down a defense and take off, but I thought the defense did a really good job of seeing it, understanding where he was going, kind of mirroring him towards the sideline as he rolled out to the right. Didn't give him any space to run the football, covering the pass deep. Really nice defense on that play.
Play fake Lagway. Extending the play. He'll pull it down. Drills him with the stiff arm. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting in the 4th quarter, 1-possession games, QB drops back and makes these first downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Handoff again. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. The Bears are rolling down the field. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. They'll run it. Hard running there. They got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, missed the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. The defense has to do a better job of finishing.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a crease. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Kick the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on third down, and life is much better. From the gun on third down, Lagway. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Fourth down, Lagway. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down.
And you just wonder if this defense now is starting to feel it a little bit. They're a bit on their heels after that fourth down play to keep this drive going. Someone's going to have to step up here and stop the bleeding. They're only up by one possession.
They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense, getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they love to convert this third and short. There he goes. Touchdown Bears! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was closed out by the fantastic 25-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Craig. Rush right in his face. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, the defense finally showing some life there. It's been tough sledding, too, because this offense has been lighting them up through the air, but a nice individual effort that time, forcing the incompletion.
They'll run the screen. Brought down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly.
Man, the clock is not our friend right now. The first down stops it. That is great. We got to get some chunk yardage plays.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Got some room to run. The 30. The 20. Oh, that was a terrific return as he takes it to the 9. And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a first and goal after the pick. Going to the run, it's Turner.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Swamped immediately. The defense will use a timeout, and the clock is stopped with 24 seconds left.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Nickelback on the field, looking pass as they try to keep this a one-possession game in the fourth. Shakes off the defender. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on third and goal, and it did not pay off. Timeout taken by the Horned Frogs. That's their final one. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Craig. Fires to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game.
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. This rivalry might not always get the headlines in the state of Texas, but it is full of passion, and the Bears will celebrate taking down TCU. That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.